Tune in to www.oghuskyradio.com. Illskillzclothing.com. Illskills with a Z clothing.com. What's up, man? Who are you?
What's
what the
up,
fuck
my
do you
man?
do, man?
What's up, man? This is Pilot One, Ill Skills Clothing, CEO. I don't like calling it CEO. It's
Oh, this motherfucker came in here talking about CEO
Nah,
shit, dog.
designer.
Man, I was just kicking with this fool outside. We were drinking beer, smoking mad blunts.
Now we're
and
fancy. Now we got fancy.
I'm a CEO.
Yeah.
This motherfucker kicking it with Miggs out in Canoga Park and shit, and now he's a CEO.
What up? What up?
My name is Bub Rock, founder and president of the United Streets of America.
There you go,
I'm just
dog.
saying, dog, I'm trying to, trying to get to your status, dog.
Yeah, nah, it's all good, man. Designer, basically, designing, taking ideas, putting them on shirts, making people like them, spreading out that mission,
Who started Ill Skills, man? We've seen it a lot of dope designs rocking in and
That's
about.
what's up, man.
But you know what I mean?
Ill Skills was an old b-boy crew called Ill Skills Tribe out in the 818, and they used to just battle all the time. They were ill as fuck. And what I used to do,
they were, or you were involved with them?
No. They were at the time, and then I got I was a graffiti guy in the crew.
Yeah.
So they would teach me how to break, and then I would teach them how to do letters and styles and so on and so forth. And then from there, like two different worlds kind of merged. We had the graph scene and then the b-boy scene. And what was dope is that those guys were really fucking ill.
Yeah.
And that challenged me as a graph head even to like step up my game when I was out there writing and doing my thing, hitting up buses. That was what I was known for. I was known for killing buses.
That's what 818 in the valley.
Yeah,
area, right?
out in the valley. And then when I got busted, I would still catch scribes with back then it was all like the CW. Shout out to my homeboy Leche. We got caught together. Leche's a good homie. I just ran into him and that's from my generation of scribing.
So then busted in for buses. I feel like a rapper. Busted in buses in 2001 and shit.
Yeah.
What's different, or what changed from 2001 to the early 90s? Because people don't understand, then keep doing what you do. We caught cases in the early 90s. What was different?
They put cameras in there. The buses have cameras now. There's no, you know what I'm saying? And then now it's heavy infested with undercover cops. I mean, I remember when I got busted, there was 9 undercovers in that one bus raid. You know what I mean? So it's the thrill of it is pretty much diminished.
Okay, then we got to get into it. I mean, we're talking about were you hitting scribes?
We're doing scribes. I was doing scribes. I would do 1 letter per window.
Nah, bullshit. Pilot's a long ass name, dog.
I will 5 windows. 5 windows.
5 windows. Okay,
Yeah.
so what were you using, dog?
Sandpaper, rocks.
All right then. Here's the question. Anyone
Tell
that's
me.
ever bus bombed, dog.
Yeah.
Okay. When you're scribing on that shit
Yeah.
and that dust gets on your fingers, what does it smell like?
What does it smell like, dog? Nah, I don't know. I never really thought about that. What does that shit smell like, dog?
Google that shit if y'all don't know, man. But anyways, so then from that day, who are some of the people you seen bombing back then?
Back then, from the 818, I remember there would be a lot of Fury from DOC, UTI.
Okay.
Thus was real heavy. Thus from UTI. Rest in peace. Skesk. Skesk is somebody that I'm always gonna look up to from that generation. The STPs were putting in work in the buses at the time.
Okay.
NHD was real heavy.
Hell yeah,
All the
definitely.
NHDs, Harm, all of them were tough on the buses.
Okay, so you started Illskillzclothing.com. Okay, but everyone has a fucking clothing line, dog. Honestly, dog. So what separates you from them?
Plain and simple. Here's one: the fact that I have socks,
Yeah.
colorful socks. I want to know another brand that's out there right now that has a full colored sock.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think just the sock alone.
Okay, what are some of the socks you've done though? Because people don't know, just even within the company or what you have done.
This was just recent. We lost a very, 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 very cool soldier. I mean, my shop is literally a couple of blocks from his shop, and to me, it was an honor to have done the rest in peace trig socks.
Yeah.
You know that. I mean, there's not one person that cannot agree that how dope of a guy that guy was, man.
How
like,
much impact he had in
big
hip-hop,
time,
you know
big
what I mean?
time. You would go to every Psycho Realm show. You would go to every hip hop show, and he was there. I don't know how he did it, how he got to so many shows, but he was always there, you know. So when that happened, the first thing my first reaction was to link out to the family.
Yeah.
So I designed it for them, and it was a very touching feeling because his honey had said, "Oh my God, this was what we were discussing. We wanted to do next was socks."
People
you know
that like know him, like involved in that, he was about the clothing and about pushing his clothing line. You know what I mean? He was definitely on that level and pushing it to like next level shit. Like,
well, what was dope about him was the fact that like you look at Oreo and Joker brand, he made that image. I just came from Orange County, and in Orange County, I could tell you I saw 4 people that looked exactly like Triggs, and that bugged me out. You know what I mean? How his look, his image was such an impact to like the culture that you have now. You know what I mean? So that's dope.
So you look a little Latino. I hope I said that right.
Yeah.
I myself, I'm an American citizen. I have a green card, all that. But you come in here rocking an illegal skills.
Yep.
So the illegal skills part of that, like, is that like a jab at like paisas like me that drink on Sundays and listen to banda ranchera and shit?
If they want to rock, if they want to rock it, fuck it. But you know what's crazy about that is that you look at a gardener, you look at a person who's stereotyped as the illegal immigrant, but yet those guys are making more money than your average business. You look at a jardinero makes $400 cutting grass.
Hey, homie, you're saying too much, dog.
Right? But he's still low key. So to me, I see that as a definition of ill skills. He basically got something he bought at the swap meet, and he turned it into like a business. So that's the same thing with the whole illegal ill skills. It's basically getting a spray can, you know, or getting a scriber and doing something and starting a company, you know, learning how to be a graphic designer, learning how to silk screen, learning how to do sales, you know, and taking a dream and making it a reality.
So for Pilot, where did that come from, or how did you get to that level, dog? Because like, you know what I mean? The average
that name was actually handed down. My cousin, he's actually a DJ now, DJ Timex, and he used to ride Pilot. He got busted and he passed it down. So I would say like in 90, I had that name back in 95. Nice. 95, I've been rocking that name.
So who does the logos for illegal skills?
For this one's yours truly right here. You know, I put that together. It was basically, this one was more like to give that statement like, hey, we can do this. You know what I mean? Like us as our skin, as raza, you know what I mean? And that's where that came from, is basically like to represent what we do.
So it's like this, man. Valley Cat out there,
right.
But then you have like, you sponsor people, right? But like this food that you sponsored,
I'm a Valley Cat, but I was influenced by LA.
Nah, but
you know what I mean?
Still though, like you're able to pick up like from the underground, the most underground, like one of the first people you sponsored was Schemes.
Yeah, right now.
And like right now, but like people were not even knowing about him. Like he was like that cat, like he got art, he's on deck, he's doing this, but you guys picked him up and like ran with it. Not necessarily ran with it, but how did you guys find out? How did you guys pick like an artist like him? You know what I mean?
Scheme was something that like I found him on Instagram. You know, true shit. I found him on Instagram, and that was because his wife had purchased shirts online. I had this shirt that was real active at that time, which was this one right here, the Artista shirt.
Let's see, put that shit up. Let's see what's up.
Put it up right here. As a matter of fact, it was this shirt right here.
Okay.
This one right here.
Oh, okay. Oh, shit. I'll take 2XL.
Right? Yeah, we put that one out.
Okay.
His wifey bought the female version, male version. So then I always write a personal letter in every single purchase. I don't photocopy.
Listen up. Everybody that's out there doing a personal letter.
Yep.
And you're printing that shit yourself.
I print
Not
all
that shit, but you're printing all
the shirts. Everything gets done. There's no middleman. There's no, hey, let me take it. Nah, man. Basically, it's learning how to silk screen, learning how to do, the the hustle side of it.
Word up.
And so yeah, that's how I met Scheme. And after that, I told him, I'm like, yo, I saw his pictures. I liked a couple of pictures. I just DM'd him and told him, hey, dog, would you be down to rock a wall, like an Illskill wall? Never did I think that he would tell me, all right, cool, I have this 50-foot wall. Let me rock the whole thing.
Yep.
I shit you not. I was blown away. So we ended up rocking it right there, what's now called the Container Yard.
What is now called the Container
What is
Yard.
now called the Container Yard, which is we popped that cherry there, and man, we did a very, very nice piece there. And you see what's there now. Like basically, we started a wildfire.
Illskills Clothing, skills with a Z. Illskillzclothing.com.
Yep.
So do you look for other artists to promote?
Yeah,
or to sponsor?
I'm trying to look for 12 disciples. That's the
Ah.
mission. I'm trying to find 12 disciples. So far, I got 2.
Okay.
So I'm trying to find.
Who's the other one? You got.
The other one is I'm working very, very, very close with the homie Versus. Versus is a real, real close homie of mine.
You know what, dog? I'm like heavy into hip hop, dog, and like I do a lot of reading. Who is he? Like, what does he
Versus
do?
is he's a god, man. That cat.
If y'all took that fucking statement seriously, kill yourselves right now.
Nah, man. That dude is a living legend.
And with that, like the relationship, how far does that go back?
We go back since elementary.
Elementary.
We've been in the same crews. We lost some homies on the way there, and to this day, man, like I just saw him last week. You know, I sponsored the B-Boy Summit Graffiti Battle. Ironically, he happened to take it.
Okay, hold on. Wait. So you sponsor an event and he wins.
That I didn't know.
Do I say that's a fix or not?
Nah, I mean, trust me.
Not when it comes to versus.
On that one, you would have to ask Hex because he was the judge on that.
Listen here, brother. The Lord Jesus Christ told me that. Oh, my bad, dog. That's homie. That was my Hex voice.
Yeah, right.
Shout out to homie Hex, TGO, all that shit.
Yeah.
But you know what? Like you that's why we do this, because people might look at it like, oh, illegal skills. They're trying to capitalize on
the culture
that we're trying to fucking do and this and that. And you told me about some other designs you got coming out that really have to pertain to like people that don't understand it, man. And that's why we do this, like, so we can stand behind and let people know, like, you got to support Illskillzclothing.com. You know what I mean? And thank you for all the good work you do.
Nah, homie.
I mean, even when worse comes to worse, this motherfucker's sponsoring like some b-boy battles, some graph battles. Like, what other, like, honestly, dog, and shout out to Nike and fucking Adidas and all them, but are they really putting that money fucking there? You know what I mean? Like, put up $1,000 motherfucking dollars and sponsor this
It's
shit.
exactly what we were talking about a little while ago in regards to like culture vultures.
Yeah.
You know, and that's gonna be my next shirt. Culture vulture.
I didn't want to put it out there too.
I'm doing it right now.
You're doing it right now.
They don't know what it is, but it's culture vultures. It's basically people that come into the culture and just snatch and not give back. You know what I mean? Yeah, okay, cool. So they give them 3 crates of cans.
Yeah.
That's it. 3 crates of cans, like really, like that's a thank you. You know what I mean? Nah, it's deeper than that. It's like, you know, the economical side, the financial side, you know, like all these. I mean, you put hours into a wall.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like in life, not everything is free. You gotta pay for the art.
Illskillzclothing.com. Skills with a Z. Illskillzclothing.com. Hit him up. He's looking to sponsor every motherfucker out there. Writing on everything that you see. The more you're up, the more he'll fucking sponsor you.
Yeah, that's what's
He'll
up.
give you millions of dollars, homie. Any shout outs before we cut out, dog?
Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody that's carrying a spray can right now. Fuck that. If you have a can.
And then on some like OG Husky radio hip hop shit, man.
Man,
where the fuck you know Migs from?
Migs. Fuck it, I'm gonna put him out there. I taught that dude how to silk screen. He used to come to my shop. I used to have a shop right there.
No dick.
Right, that's.
No dick.
I used to have a shop right there. As a matter of fact, right where you know Triggs passed away, right there in North Hollywood. And you know, Migs used to come through. He used to make his screens. I used to school him on. I used to school him on how to make screens.
All right, I'm gonna call him right now.
Call him up, and he'll be like, "Yeah, dick."
Shout out Migs, Drew Street, Nella. If he says we have to shank you on the way out, I'm just saying, dog. Like, that's just how it goes, dog. You know?
Yeah, nah, that's the homie, man. That dude. I learned so much from that cat, and from a designer to designer, I learned from him. Like
Straight
that dude,
you know
what I mean? Yeah, he's
and what people don't
mentor.
realize, like everything that he's like, part of what we do now, like I've taken from him is where like on any given day you could roll to his spot, and he has different elements of hip hop.
Yep.
And then you know what I mean. You might have a promoter, you might have a b-boy, you might have that, but like all just chilling there because you know what I mean, like bridging that. You know what I mean? And not too many people do that shit.
Oh, he's made a lot of people. He's put money into their pockets. You know what I mean? And we're talking about from logos to artwork to a lot of things, and I think he deserves the recognition. He deserves that light.
Definitely,
you know what I
mean? Lifetime achievement.
Oh yeah, right.
You know, I mean, we're gonna make that shit. Detail, call my people, and let's make that shit happen. OGHuskyRadio.com, Ill Skills Clothing.
That's what's up.
Thank you for coming through.
Nah,
man.
homie, thank you, dude. I've been a big fan of OG Husky. It's crazy to actually be in this spot. I would always look at this like, damn. And now I'm here, so I appreciate the blessing to everybody that has purchased a shirt. Big ups.
Keep up the good work, dog.
Oh, yeah.
Stay
Thanks.
posted. More interviews to come.